Hello everyone, and welcome to Our Electric Future. Today, we have an interesting update on the rate of EV adoption. Electric vehicles are taking over the world. According to a report from the International Energy Agency, EVs will make up almost 20% of new car sales globally in 2023. That's a staggering number when you consider that they only made up 4% of the market in 2020. The IEA predicts that global EV sales will jump 35% this year to 14 million units, and it's not just because of government incentives. The price of smaller EVs is expected to drop low enough to match their internal combustion counterparts in North America and Europe. This seems to support people like Tony Sieber, who say electric vehicle adoption will happen exponentially and not linearly. This will result in an S-curve and means EVs could rule the road much faster than most people realize. One famous example is a picture in New York City at the turn of the century. The roads were filled with horse carriages and buggy whips, as that was the dominant form of transportation. Around a decade later, that same street had nearly 100% vehicle adoption.
I am going to take you to the future of energy and transportation. But before I do that, I'm going to take you into the past. New York City, we are in New York, Easter Parade, 1900. We used horses as our main means of transportation for thousands of years. There is one car in this picture, one car in a sea of horses. Can anyone see the one car in that picture? There. One car. 13 years later, just 13 years in a sea of cars, can anyone see the one horse in that picture? That's all it took, 13 years for New York to go from all horse minus one to all cars. This is more than a century ago.
But who's leading the charge in the world of EVs? Believe it or not, it's China. 60% of worldwide EV sales took place there, and battery electric and plug-in hybrid vehicles make up half of all battery-powered vehicles in the world. And while prices for smaller EVs are dropping in North America and Europe, SUVs and larger vehicles still make up the majority of EV sales. But that's not the case in emerging and developing markets, where 2- and 3-wheeled electric vehicles are starting to outnumber cars. In fact, over half of India's 3-wheeler registrations in 2022 were electric. Governments all over the world are investing heavily in electric vehicles and infrastructure to support them. The IEA says that, if everything goes according to plan, demand for oil could fall by 5 million barrels per day by 2030. If the world used 5 million fewer barrels of oil per day, it would result in a reduction of approximately 3.5 billion pounds of CO2 emissions per day. And that is just one stat. Imagine the CO2 reduction and savings the world could benefit from as we continue to ramp up EV usage and transition to more sustainable forms of energy. The future of transportation is electric, and it's closer than you think. But what do you think? Is this just a one-time jump, or will we continue to see EV adoption happen at a rapid rate? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new today. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with all of our latest content. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload from us. Thank you for watching.